Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? Hope y'all doing great. As y'all know, we got these new goats over here, so it kind of motivated me to start cleaning up the property a little bit more on this other end. Even though it's 68 degrees, I'm out here sweating and my nose is running. allergies. But anyways, as you can tell, very cloudy and gloomy today. But I decided, since I was already over here getting everything prepared for the goats, that I'd go ahead and finish up what we never finished before. Sometime last year, we had a friend of ours come over and get a dog pen from us, and we had to clip some wire off of it and stuff like that. So there was little pieces all in the dirt and all that. And when it was green out, it was harder, to be able to find it because it was growed up into the grass and didn't want to run over it with the lawnmower and all that kind of stuff. Well, I decided, well, since it's a nice day, it's cloudy, but it's not too cold, that I'd come out here and finish going over that spot with the magnet and try to get as much as that clipped wire off the dirt. That way, if I decide to make a little drive-through right here, that I wouldn't have to worry about getting wire in my tires. As y'all could see right here behind me, this is what I'm putting it in. It is a plastic bin that was in the camper that we tore out of the camper. So I'm putting all the pieces of wire that I'm picking up with a magnet and putting it in there, and that way I can put it in the back of the truck because I already have the truck here. So it just makes sense to go ahead and do it while I was over here. But anyways, you can really tell it's gloomy over there. But this is what I'm doing today. So this whole little area, we're talking about making like a little drive-through area right through here, just to make it a little bit easier to bring the animals in and out instead of having to turn around in the actual yard. We're probably, I don't know if we decided whether we was going to keep this crepe myrtle here. We probably will. Not really sure, but we have a crepe myrtle here and we have a crepe myrtle here. And then whatever kind of tree that is, I have no idea. If y'all know what kind of tree that is, just drop it down in the comments below. That one there. I don't know, it's weird. But I know that one's definitely coming out. And I might end up just taking this crepe myrtle out too. That way it will widen this area a little bit more. It just depends, because where we got this area here with a light pole and then this tree here, we can bypass this tree here and just come out this way. The drive-through we have right now is right here, and I wanted to try to come this way where that table is and come straight back this way with it and go straight back that way. That way it would be a straight driveway. You don't have to go all into the yard and where the septic tank is, right there where that tall grass is. I just try to make it look a little bit prettier, and I think this will make a good little driveway. Like I said, I might be able just to take this tree and that tree out and just come out around the crepe myrtle. Might try that first before I just take my crepe myrtle out. But there ain't no leaves on this tree right now. That's oak. There's leaves on that oak tree behind it. But if y'all know what kind of tree this is, drop it down in the comments, because I have no idea what kind of tree this is. In the summertime, it's like really slick feeling. But right now, it's like dried out. But I don't know what it is. There's one there, and then that other one that's right there too, standing off by itself. But this is what I'm doing, trying to clean up this area, because the dog pen was here in this squared area here. So I'm just taking the magnet and going across the dirt and seeing what little pieces. See, look, as soon as I look down, look at her. Didn't even see it before, but now I see it. But that magnet will help me pick up what I can't see, which has been a lot lately. But I've been going all through this, and you see how thick these leaves and straw is. And the magnet can't get everything because of, with the thickness of the pine straw and stuff. But it has gotten a lot of stuff. If it was bare dirt, it would help a whole lot better. But like, see, I see that piece right here. See if we pick it up. See, when there's a bunch of straw and stuff, it don't seem like it wants to pick up. But I can bend down and look. There's a piece. Look, here's another piece. That's a big piece, looks like. Nope, that's a small piece. And then we have another piece right here. And the pine straw is just buried in the pine straw. Look at her. It's another piece. It's all in this stuff. And it's just cut off wire where we cut it off the dog pen. And just looking that little bit, just that little time, I got that much wire. Isn't that crazy? And the magnet couldn't pick it all up. So I'm gonna have to go over this quite a few more times, I believe, and try to move some of this straw and stuff around and try to see if I can get underneath it. Because I definitely don't want no wire in my tires. And you can't see it with your naked eye unless you're like way down, like almost on your knees to find it. It's another little piece. See, if you look down, you can find it. But I can't get down there and just constantly look for it. Anyways, as y'all know, we was going to clean this area up, which I've been working a little bit here, getting some of these trees, but I couldn't get this tree up and get it on the pile, so I have to come through here with the chainsaw and chop that little piece up and get it put on that pile there and get it out of the way, because Justin was cutting grass last year and just cut around it, so I just wanted to get all that mess pushed out to this way. That way I can concentrate on getting the grass cut and not having to go around trees and stuff. And our pigeons disappeared, so they were never able to actually get in their pen that we put up for them. And we got an extra door which will go in the back, but so we don't have pigeons anymore, so now we just got a sitting pen. So I don't know what we're going to do with it. Maybe later on down the line, maybe we'll do quail or something in it, but still got it, just never was able to put anything in it. But it would make it, like I was saying with the path situation, it'd just make it so much easier, and I'll show y'all in just a minute. But just come straight from the dirt road, come this way, and we can actually just circle in and back up, because we're going to put this where that pin is. We're going to come out and make a bigger flight pin to come off of it eventually. So probably the flight pin will come almost out to where this tree is laying on the dirt, and it will just give us easier access to bring birds in or whatever we have to do. But anyways, I'll go here and show y'all while I take a little break from the magnet. But this little area right here, I mean, it's already big enough to, to bring a golf cart or something like that through, but nothing for a vehicle, because all this here would have to be, trimmed out a little bit, and a little bit on this side would have to be trimmed out. But this right here wouldn't be no problem. We still got some cleaning up to do, because with my father-in-law living here, he just left some wire and poles and different things in here. So we'll have to come in here and try to get all this cleaned up as well. I didn't even realize this stuff was even here until just now. That goes to show you can't really see everything with your naked eye. But anyways, here's the little path. Like I said, we'd have to trim up some stuff, and you can see we've been putting limbs here as well. If we had a machine, we could just push it off further back into the woods, but we don't have one, so we just have to do what we can do. And that was just basically for me trying to, trim up the trees in the driveway part of the area. I don't know if that's a deer track or what that is. I don't know what that is. Maybe a squirrel. Squirrel probably trying to bury his nuts or something. But see, like this side comes out to the dirt road on either side. That way we can just come straight in, come right on in through there. And I probably would maybe trim this side up just a little bit, but more along the line of cleaning this much out further back. That way we can make a sharper turn if we needed to, and just come right on through here with the driveway. Or a four-wheeler path, however we would decide to do it. But and get all this area here cleaned up. That way we can just drive through. I think if we cleaned out this area up here to make a turn and take these couple trees out, I think I can just go around between that tree there and the crepe myrtle without having to cut the crepe myrtle down. That's what I'm hoping for anyways, but we'll see. A lot of things on the agenda, but just can't get them all done at one time. And look, another random piece of wire. But anyways, I'm gonna finish up doing this here, and maybe I can get this done today before it starts raining on me too bad. But I guess I'll just make another video and give y'all an update on the goats, because they're over there exploring their pen over there. Look, I've been looking for those. Always been looking for something. You don't never know where it's at, especially when you got 8 acres of land and your tools are just everywhere. You just don't remember where you put things. So I'm going to tell you where I'm about to remember to put it right now, in the back of this truck. That way I know where it's at. There it goes, in the back of the truck. And there's the girls. Alright, y'all. Oh, there's a deer print right up my foot. Isn't that cool? Got deer all through here. Anyways, say, your brain just wanders off like squirrel. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Sorry it was so long. If y'all don't mind, go like and subscribe and ring that notification bell. And make sure you share with your friends so I can get my numbers up, okay? Thank y'all. Have a great day. We'll see you on my next video.